I have quite a few more questions I want to ask you that
Fire
people
away.
have sent in, but we have to sort of do relatively short answers so we don't go too long. So let me just fire some at you, and then we'll just kind of give me the essence of your answer, and then we'll go on to the next one. So here's several from Gulnara from Kazakhstan, however you say that. He says, does Sri Saradama have any message for modern spiritual seekers?
Good, that's a good seed from the last story. Saradama was the devotee of Lakshmana Swami who realized the self through devotion to his form. And of all the, when people tell me I'm on the Bhakti path and they think they're getting somewhere, I don't say I deliberately bring them down, but I always wangle the conversation round to Saradama. She ended up absolutely falling in love with this man, doing japa of his name 20 hours a day, and in the 4 hours she was sleeping she'd dream about him for the other 4, and he told me that the strength of her devotion was so strong he didn't sleep for 3 years. He said at 3 o'clock in the morning I'd be in there and there'd be a jolt and I could just feel her love and her devotion pouring into me. And I'd go out and say, can you please turn it off for the night? I need to get some sleep. And she said, Swami, I can't. She said, it's there, it's continuous, it's 24 hours a day. But she told me later, she said, don't do a deal with God. This man's asking for a message. She said, don't be devoted to God because you want his grace or you want enlightenment. You have to do it for its own sake. I fell unconditionally in love with this great guru. I didn't want anything from him. I didn't want liberation. All I wanted was to hold on to his name, hold on to his form. That was the bottom line. Permanent attention on him all the time. And she said, that's what got me there. She said, everything else is a business transaction. If you go to the guru for a method to attain enlightenment, you're doing a transaction with him. He said, don't do transactions with the guru, just love them unconditionally. So that's the message. Her message is, don't go to God, don't go to a guru thinking he's going to help you get something. She said, you'll never get it that way. Go there and love him unconditionally, and if you've got enough strength in your devotion, you'll get it.
Good. Here's another one. Does Sri Lakshmana Swami have any message for modern spiritual seekers that he could probably pass on through Sri Saradama?
Well, his basic message, there's one chapter in the No Mind, I Am the Self book. He has a very simple, unvarying message. I've sat on his darshans innumerable times, and he says the same thing every day. He's not someone who feels he has to say something different every day. He says you must do self-inquiry, you must take the mind back to its source. Your job is to stop the mind being interested in anything it wants to enjoy or experience. You must teach it to abide in what he calls the effortless thought-free state. He said that's the state, it's still a mind state, where nothing arises that makes you look outside of yourself to get something, enjoy something, experience yourself. He said that's your job, you have to do it by yourself. And once you attain that effortless thought-free state, he said the power of the self through a guru is compelled to take that residual mind back into itself and destroy it. He said it's not a matter of the guru's choice, it won't be anybody's decision. Once you reach that state through your own effort, then the guru, through the formless self or through a form, will be compelled to finish the work for you.